Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Now it's Sakani. Chance!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a mighty effort! That looks a decent ball. And the finish! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Elise. It's played through for him. Brilliantly cut out. DiMarco. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. He's through here. Morata.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fabinho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barella, lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Spinazzola gets it clear. And it's Zielinski. Zielinski running with... Zielinski! Partey. Goretzka. Looking for options for movement. And he's on his way!
Lukaku really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Looking here to chip it through. Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Morata. Zakani. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Robertson gets a foot in here.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Elise. Morata looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Morata. Now this could be a chance. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's lost his man. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Barella. Out to the left it goes. Ball driven towards the far post. Cleared without hesitation. And that's another good win of the ball. Zielinski. Now it's Barella. Shot a goal! Oh, and it's come back out to him. And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Olise is onto it in a flash. Partey concedes a free kick for that. Can he get onto this? Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Climbs up big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, important interception. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the ball's gone astray. Well seen, saw that coming. Barella. Great ball if he can get there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball is over the line. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Acerbi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Morata. Ruben Dias. Turns back here, probably the best option. Martinez is herring after that one.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3. Pour le remplacer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks to the other side, and it's DiMarco. That's an imaginative pass. It's a promising position. It'll be a throw-in. DiMarco.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Shot,
hope.
surely! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line. There they go, hunting again.
And here's Lukaku. That's been slipped through. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. And the shot! Partey.
This is the time you need that pace. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
This looks promising. Alexander-Arnold. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's in a great position here. Goretzka. Great vision. Great shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, played right into his path. Plenty to aim at here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Goretzka. Now it's Lukaku. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's looking wide. DiMarco. Now it's Martinez. Martinez receives it in a good position here, and he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. Acerbi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Spinazzola gets over and intercepts. Zaccagni. And it's Lukaku. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Drilled in low. That's a decent clearance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Lukaku. White. He has a look out. No way through, so back. He's had a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We have
7.
got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 21. Le numéro 27.
Dumfries with the
Le numéro
clearance.
18. Changement en cours.
Acerbi. Koundé. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. Played back in. Now it's Chiesa. Cross from Chiesa. Great ball, and he's in here. Turns and goes back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chiesa gets into a good position. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. White. Bissouma. That's Politano.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He has found the way through, and that's gone loose. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Chiesa. Chiesa touches it back. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Played back in. He's a sharp little ball here. So, what can they make of this? Oh, he's burst through! Lukaku. And this is Lukaku. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Martinez. DiMarco shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good spread. Now it's Olise. Zielinski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot could be on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Dembele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options, for movement. Tries a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Takes a shot! Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, played right into his path. Martinez is herring after that one. Partey aims beyond the defence. Oh, important interception. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Zielinski. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
DiMarco. No, that's been intercepted. He has found the way through. Lukaku receives it in a good position here. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Spread out to the left. Now it's Barella. Koundé with a definite foul there. And it's DiMarco. And here's Thuram. Thuram finds himself offside. And that pass just didn't quite work. This is Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Zielinski plays it short. And here's Zielinski. Partey has got himself a free kick. DiMarco.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Header! Goal! Inter! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Half-time getting close now. He's in a good position here. Goes down, but nothing given.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Lukaku. Oh, and the shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Thuram! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Ruben Dias. Zielinski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Olise. Now it's Lukaku. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And the shot's on here. Zielinski. Paris Saint-Germain needing a change of fortune here. That looks a cracking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Attenzione, un cambio.
To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000
So the lead now is
spettatori.
2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ball swung, it's a terrific header! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain really could have done without this. Szczesny will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ball is over the line. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7, numero 32.
The chance to pull further clear.
Il numero 22, il numero 11.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! Lukaku. And now the breakaway. He's making a real surge on the left. And this is Lukaku. Cross, he rises! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Morata.
That's
and
good
he's
play
found the way
from him.
past. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law.
Olise! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Backward it goes. Dembele. Thuram clears it all. Olise! They've done it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Barella. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they can counter here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking to play him in. Now it's Martinez. Lookman. He's come in hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Into the last 5 minutes. Morata. And this is Dembele. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That ball looks a good one. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Lukaku. Morata. Oh, he's onto this. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. And he was quick to react. Goretzka. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's in on a chance! And he hits the net! Deep into injury time! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to fight.
And that's it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and